From SNK Stadium, this is Baseball Stars. This is game number 8 out of the 31 games here in the month of July between the Mechanic 5's and the Bunnies. Hi everyone, I'm Adirondack Rick. Well, the Bunnies got themselves in a little bit of a pickle. They ended up taking a run rule defeat yesterday, losing that game 15-2 to drop their record to 2-5 out of the season. Now they'll try to get themselves answered once again, as we'll try to see whether or not a home team can actually win a game this season. For the Mechanic 5's, I guess just do what they've been doing. Nonetheless, the Mechanic 5's will come out trying to swing as we get ready for first pitch. Starting off with T. Murdoch, 7 home runs on the season, 457 hitter, and powers this to center field, and it's starting off the way the last game was. Leadoff home run for T. Murdoch, now Krim. Sliding Fred over to D-Man, first out of the game. Here's Bizzle, 5 home runs on the season, batting third, 466 hitter. In the dirt for strike 1 on the swing. Fooled by another one in the dirt. Strike 2. Over left side. And foul. We'll do the 1-2 once again to Bizzle. Powered over to left. Out of here. Mechanic 5's out and swinging once again. Here's Melchior batting fourth, 451 hitter, 6 home runs. Over the right field side, first base side, and taking an unassisted second out. Silly person. Outside, ball 1. Hit over towards center, right field. Smile fires under it, makes the catch, side retired. Not before a couple of solo shots gets the Adirondack Mechanic 5's on the board. It is 2-0 in favor of the blue and light blue here on the Bun Network. Now we head up to the Battle Cave Bunnies. Definitely want to try to keep this game in control. It'll be Smile Fires batting first, Captain 1977 batting third, F. Coughlin third, Z-Man batting cleanup, Yarn Dragon Tracy batting fifth, Drew a Conclusion, sixth, Shock Ninja, seventh, All Dog, eighth, Moon Risen Phoenix will be batting ninth. The Bunnies needing to get that win here, stop this losing streak. Anachu's been delivering pretty solid. We'll see how this game goes as the bottom of the first begins with Smile Fires. Just foul. Looks set a strike 2 that painted the corner. Fouled again to the right first base side. The 0-2. Popped up right field. And it's out of here. Lead off home run. And the Bunnies answer back, getting one here in the bottom of the first. Here's Captain. Pops it up. Krim gets underneath it. 1 away. Here's Fred. 4 home runs, 562 hitter, but pops it up. Anachu getting underneath it. 2 away. Z-Man at the bat. Struggling at the plate with a 290 batting average. Pops it up right field side. Bizzle coming underneath it. Side retired. So Smile fires with a leadoff home run. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. End of the first inning. It is 2-1 in favor of the Mechanic 5's. On the bun. Mechanic 5's will have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up here in the top of the second inning. Got one of them back. Shot that was just over the wall. Decent day here at SNK Stadium. What is chat rooting for? We return to the top of the second. The Mechanic 5's up 2-1 with Angel the Sin up to bat. 206 hitter has been struggling of this series, has been doing a little bit better, but pops this up. Fred underneath it and will make the first out. Mike is a fighter now to bat. 392 hitter. Takes a look at a strike 1. That was sliding out. Tried to paint the corner. Ball 1. Looks at a strike 2. 1 and 2. Moonrisen Phoenix delivers. Doesn't get Mike is a fighter to chase. Swung and held on. Fighting off this at bat. 2 and 2. Outside, ball 3. And popped up over foul territory. Will do the 3-2 payoff pitch once again. Inside, ball 4. Popped up. Captain underneath it makes the out. 2 away. Here's Anachu. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Over the shortstop, fires to second, side retired. Anachu gets retired on the 6-4. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base. Middle of the second, it is 2-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. Garden Dragon Tracy, one of the hard-hitting batters of the Bunnies, coming up to bat just a moment here. To a conclusion coming up after that. Shock Ninja will be third up if the inning is allowed to continue. After today, they head over, and Adirondack Mechanic 5's will be the home team. We'll have the coverage for you following Co-op Cross Keys here on the Bun. But first, Who will clean up this final game of the series? If you're wondering, later on in the season, the Adirondack Mechanic 5's will have a 4-game home stint. In fact, they'll have 2 of them coming up. Midweek series, Tuesday, July 15th through Thursday, July 17th, including a doubleheader. And then the weekend series, including the 10th Streamerversary. Head over to third, fires over to first in time for the first out. So Yarn Dragon Tracy retired on the 5-3. Here's Drew at conclusion, who looks outside ball 1. Strike 1 on the corner. Pops it up. Grim's underneath it for the second out. 2 away. Here's Shock Ninja batting 172. Looks at a strike 1. 0-1. A little corner, strike 2. And outside, try to get Shock to chase at a slider outside. Ball 1. 1-2, 2 away. And Shock using restraint there once again. 2-2. Hit over towards the third base, fires over to first, and in time, side retired. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And a 2. It's 2-1 in favor of the Mechanic 5's. On the bun. Shock, why are you throwing your controller? Do I need to let you get your bat out for your next at bat? How do you know the other team is using the lucky bat, quote unquote? Top of the third, it's 2-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. D. Murdoch hit a home run last time up. Looked like he wanted to go long once again. Exactly, Laws. How is SGDQ appearing? Right through for a base hit. Fred did not want to die for that. Ball 1. Yeah, I see. Ball 3. 3-0. Just catches a piece of the plate. Strike 1. Drew firing over to first, and nobody is out. Crimson with the infield hit. 2 on, nobody out. Down the middle, 1-2. And got him! Looking strike 3. Much needed strikeout for Moon Risen Phoenix. 1 away. Popped up over towards center. And Smile Fires makes the catch. Everyone will try to advance on the throw. Silly Person. Over to the gap, this is in for a base hit. 1 run will score, rounding third. The second run will score. And on. Oh, where's that going? Oh! Silly Person goes round on a Little League home run. And Angel of Sin pops up to short. But a Little League home run clears the bases. It is 5-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Nobody left on base. Vectron with the 55 months. Can I get some love and Adirondack Bunnies in chat for Vectron?
This umpire is a prime example of why balls and strikes need to be automated.
55 months. Thank you so much, Vectron. All right, Spiral K Bunnies have some work to do. They're down 5-1 as we enter the bottom of the third. All Dog, 285 hitter. Gets it through for a base hit. Bizzle picks it up, fires back over to second, 1 on. And we will head to the bench. Zelga coming up to bat. Hits it over right, doubling it up. And we head to the top of the lineup now, 2 away for Smile Fires. This is crushed down the right field line, but slicing foul. Go 1. Away, ball 1. Popped up down the right field line, slicing foul once again. Tracy gets it in time, side retired. They had 1 single, but they lost the base runner on a double up right to the third base side. And at the end of 3, 5-1 in favor of the Mechanic 5's. The away team has won every single game of the season as we head to the top of the 4th. You can't make me, Kiki. You can't make me. Top of the fourth, new pitcher coming up here for the Bunnies. Moonrise and Phoenix 3 now. It's Mike as a fighter popped up. Underneath it is Captain to make the first out. One away. Here's Lana Bean. Lana Bean with 4 home runs on the season. Flew out to Captain last time up. Ball 1. The call. Hits the edge. It's strike 2. 1 and 2. And this gets popped up. Captain trying to get underneath it. Does on the line to make the catch. 2 away. Here's Anachu at the bat. Way inside. Ball 1. Looks at a strike curving into the plate. And takes a look at strike number 2. Is a 1-2, 2 away. Top of the fourth. Swung. Drew fires to first. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 inning. That's what the Bunnies needed. We head to the bottom of the fourth. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Popped it up. Trying to get underneath it. And does. T. Murdoch makes the first out on a long run back. Fred looks at ball 1. 4 home runs. Could really use him hitting one here to get them back into this. But he will instead hit a towering shot that goes to the wall. Bouncer. Rounding first, but thinks better of it. Fred's on with a single. And Zimeno. It's just T. Murdoch fires to first and over the second. Double play. Well, the way it goes. Six, 4, 3. Double play. Side retire. Already this game is going a little bit longer than yesterday's game did, when the Adirondack Mechanic 5's won that game 15-2. As we'll get you to the top of the fifth in just a moment here on the Bun. Yeah, Kiki's talking about this one here. Too late, Kiki. Pretty proven that people want to see this now. There. All right. Top of the fifth. Could this be the rally monkey for the Spiral K Bunnies? 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up here for the Mechanic 5. Starting off with T. Murdoch. Scored 2 runs today. Hit a home run earlier for the 8th of the season. 486 hitter. Looks at a pitch inside for ball 2. This towering, it's out of here. 2 home run game for T. Murdoch. That ball definitely escaped as well. 6-1 in favor of the Mechanic 5's, top of the 5th. Here's Prim, lines it right back to the pitcher for the out. And that in time. Back over to first. Dizzle with an infield single. Oh, what a double play! 3-4-3. Side retired. They do get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. Middle of the 6th, 6-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. Starting off, Tracy. Tracy has had some power, but she has cooled lately. It's this over towards left. Mike is a fighter is underneath it for the first out. Here's to a conclusion. Ball 1. Ball 2 is called. And Drew pops this up. T. Murdoch is underneath it for the second out. And here's Shock Ninja. Saw Shock Ninja trying to grab some different lumber for this at-bat. Hits it up into the air. T. Murdoch is underneath it. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. It's 6-1. Adirondack Mechanic 5's on the bun. Complete with roundabouts and bunnies. The Spiral K Bunnies are in danger of getting swept once again, and they're going to try to do what they can to stay out of being swept, but they need to get the bats to start hitting the ball, especially that bottom part of the lineup has been struggling of late. We start off here at the top of the 6th with Silly Person for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. He'll launch this deep. It is out of here. Second time Silly Person's been around the bags. Last time had a 2-run batted in double. Scored on the error. Over to the gap and into right field for a base hit. Angela Sin on the base. Mike as the fighter pops it up. Fred is underneath it for the first out of the 6th inning. Now we have Lana Bean. We have a runner going. And Angel Sin has been retired. Popped it up. Captain running underneath it. Makes the catch. Side retired. But not before another home run has padded the Mechanic 5's lead. It is 7-1 as we reach the bottom of the 6th. Some work to do in the bottom of the lineup now for the Adirondack or the Spiral K Bunnies. Lone score was on Smile Fire's home run back in the 1st. Roller over to the shortstop, fires to first, one away. Over bouncing in front of the Angel of Sin, that is a base hit. Or Moon Risen Phoenix, now Smile Fires. Hits it to the gap, that will be a base hit. Moon rounds second, heading to third, and Smile Fires will be on with a stand-up double. 2 on for Captain. Inside for ball 2. Looking at that strike. Popped it up. Captain slams his bat down in frustration as Krim gets underneath it for the 2nd out. Now here's Fred. Through the gap. This will score a run. Smile fires to third. Moon Risen Phoenix goes and scores, and Fred is on with an RBI single. 7-2, and that will do it for Anichu. Yeah, that will now be popped up. Z-Man in frustration. And underneath it is Krim to make the 3rd and final out. But they're chipping away at the lead. You gotta get them home. Leaving 2 on the bases does not get you closer to what you need to do. We've reached the end of 7. It is a 5-run lead for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's on the bun. The best in salty snacks, try the Spiral Pretzels. The Spiral Pretzel is the type of pretzel that'll help get you through your day. These salty and delicious treats are just what the doctor ordered for a good time. Spiral Pretzels, found at a supermarket near you. I'm sorry, but Cinnamon Rolls was already out of commission. We can't really use that as a title. Kiki or something else. Yeah, but they didn't sponsor the programming, Kiki. They didn't sponsor the programming. Sponsorship opportunities are available if they'd like to, but they didn't send the checks. Top of the 7th, it is now the 9, 1, and 2 hitters coming up for the Adirondack Mechanic 5, starting off with Anachu against Moon Risen Phoenix. This is over to Drew at conclusion, who fires to first for the first out. Top of the lineup, T. Murdoch has hit 2 home runs today. This could be 3. No, at the warning track, Smile fires to make the catch 2 away. This, though, could be out of here. It is home run, Krim. Going deep. And it is once again a 6-run lead as we go to the bullpen. Drew conclusion, firing over to first, but not in time. Bizzle is on with an infield hit. I think Drew did not get the right footing to get that, as this goes over to first. That will do it for the away 7th inning. But they do score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We have now reached the 7th inning stretch. It is 8-2 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's on the bun. So if you are the Spiral K Bunnies, you really need to get some base runners going on here really fast in order to give yourself a solid chance. Yarn Dragon Tracy going to be first up. Started off the season very hot with the home run power, but that has cooled off, and now, as it feels like the Mechanic 5's just figured out how to pitch to these batters. Now with 7 home runs. Bottom of the 7th, 8-2. The Spiral K Bunnies. As Tracy hits it down the right field foul. The right line foul. Line drive foul, I guess is how I want to say it. 1-1. Inside, ball 2. A 2-1. Hit over towards the second base. Oh, what a slide from Krim. Iron Dragon Tracy is told to sit down. And if you're really trying to figure out what's going on with the Bunnies, you can just look at this bottom part of the order. D-Man's also not doing a whole lot as well at the plate. And this is just way too much of a gap in your lineup of people who are not able to get the hits going. To conclusion, fires over to first. Or Team Murdoch fires to first. And now pops up, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. It's a 1, 2, 3 inning. As we hit to the top of the 8th. 8-2 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. I think that's part of the big problem. They are part of the home team, and there's something that just is not allowing the home team to use the momentum of the crowd to their advantage. So the person going to be first up to bat has I believe that's now a league leading 9 home runs. Hit a home run last time up. Hit a 2-bagger that turned into a round the tripper on a Little League home run earlier. As we reach the top of the 8th, crunch time is here. If you are the Bunnies. That one is crushed. No doubt about this one. Second home run of the game. It is now 9-2. And Winners in Phoenix taking frustrations out. Over to second. Over to first. Six, 4, 3 on the double play. And Lana Bean hits it over and is out. As we reach the bottom of the 8th, the Bunnies have got to stop allowing the long bomb. They need to get the hits going themselves. Best inning opportunity for them was the bottom of the 6th. They had 3 hits that inning, but left 2 of them on base. Bottom of the 8th now. With All Dog at the bat, 300 hitter. Looks at a ball 1 outside. Just outside, ball 2 to All Dog. Fouled away for the first strike. That hits the edge of the plate for strike 2. 2-2 coming up here to All Dog, who pops this up. Mike is a fighter underneath it, makes the first out. And here comes a pinch hitter. Zelga hits it up, and it is underneath it for the second out. Top of the lineup, Smile fires 7 home runs, 486 hitter. Crushes this, and this is out in a different area code. It's out of here! Home run! Second home run of the game for Smile Fires. And it's again 6-run lead for the Mechanic 5's. Here's Captain. Takes a look, strike 1. Can't get much on that inside. Ball 1. Ball 2 now to Captain. 2-1. Captain hits it, and it's just fair. Heading to the wall, rounding first, heading for second is Captain. But a stand-up double, big hit there. Fred now. Hits this over the shortstop, fires to first, side retired. They do get one on the board, but they've still got some work to do. 9-3. The Mechanic 5's lead this game as we head to the top of the ninth. The Bunnies now using their fourth of their pitchers. Top of the ninth inning, brought to you by the Cinnabon. That's right, they did actually sponsor this program. When you want the best in breakfast treats, trust Cinnabon. Available now at your nearest retailer. Cinnabon. For all things bun, trust Cinnabon. Anachu, T. Murdoch, and Krim up deck here in this due up in this ninth inning. We start off with Anachu, who pops this up. Captain underneath it makes the first out. Now T. Murdoch. I don't think Moonrise and Phoenix wants anything to do with T. Murdoch after the 2 home runs that Murdoch has had today. And now is behind the count 3-0. And T. Murdoch hits it on a 3-0. And Fred passes it over to Z-Man for the second out. Over to center, and it is a 1-2-3 inning. And now it is crunch time. 4, 5, 6 sitters due up. Z-Man, Yarn Dragon Tracy, and drew a conclusion for the Bunnies as they try to mount the 6-run comeback. Final inning. Starts with Z-Man, crushes this! It's out of here! That breaks up Z-Man's big slump. Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy. In a bit of a slump herself, 0-3 for the day. Plays off the ball in the dirt. Ball 2. And Yarn Dragon Tracy gets a lot on this one. And it is out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the Buns. Here's Drew a conclusion. Hits us over towards the gap. And it's going to be caught. Angel of Sin just in time for the out. Getting over to T. Murdoch, who fires it over. Now there's 2 away. All Dog pops it up, and this should do it. Lana Bean underneath it makes the catch, and that will be the ball game. The home team still can't get a win. Several big attempts there, several home runs. Multi-home run games for Smile Fires. For Silly Person, also for T. Murdoch. 43,000 in attendance to catch this game. But the home team has fallen once again. Definitely a good effort, but as you can see, it is now 2-6 for the Spiral Cape Bunnies, 4-2. The one saving grace for the Spiral Cape Bunnies is that the next 3 will be played at the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. But that is definitely some type of statistic right there, where the away team has won every single game. And whether or not this streak can continue, well, we will see. But for now, just not much to say. Gotta give a lot of credit to the Spiral Cape Bunnies on that 9th inning attempt for a comeback. Just not meant to be for today.